And I think we're all over this. We're all over this bad boy. I have got so much to catch up on with everybody. Whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the rerun, my eyes are darting all over the screen. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, 4 people in the background all waiting to come on. I've got a list as long as your arm about the club, what's happening, what I've been up to, where we are, etc., etc. Okay. An absolute ton to discuss. You can see that my banner at the bottom, it's been a slow year discussed, and that's because the chaps who I generally chat with, we've all sort of said, do you know what, it has been a bit of a slow year, and we're all going to tell a story, we're all going to discuss it and have a right old natter. Before I introduce everybody, because I can see them all down in the wings, been 3 weeks since we did one of these, the first meeting in September, and that's because my shifts have changed at work. And on some days I'm on afters, some days I'm on days, and some days I'm on nights. And on the last meeting I were on nights, so I couldn't do one. I did put a little thing out on TikTok and Sesco Live to say, if you want to come and be a part of the show, drop me a ping saying, I'll come on, Matt, and I will get you on a thumbnail and you can come and be one of our guests. Good evening, Dave. Hope you're all right, mate. So, yeah, I've had absolutely zero respondees to that. It's like, good evening. Nobody wants to come and join us. Nobody wants to come and join us. There's so many people you can have on a StreamYard live. On a stream, on a free StreamYard live, and I've got places. If anybody wants to come on and say, put me on, I'll send you a link. AD, who's coming on, has been doing so much work for us in the background, and he's made me a fantastic intro and a fantastic outro. I forgot to put it on, and I've been chatting to the lads now for about an hour. AD, you should have reminded me, mate. Okay, we're going to talk about the show that we did at Ponty, the change of judges at the competition, what we've been doing, what we did at the little show that we put on to raise money for the Stroke Association and the Stroke Unit at Wakefield, how much we've raised, what we did as the raffle, and today's club. But good evening, everybody. But without going into all of that, we're going to get some people on now. This is the wonder, you see. So this is quite bizarre, really. My camera's up there, and I can see the thumbnails at the bottom. Obviously, you guys can't see that. And I can see that there's comments coming onto the screen, right? James is laughing. I can see the comments that are coming onto the screen, and I'm not even touching my keyboard. And it's not because I'm mentally putting these comments on. It's because I've actually shared my StreamYard account with James. One, because I trust him 100%. Why wouldn't you? And two, because I know that he was keen to come on and do a job. So all the stuff that's, whatever, dickhead. So that whatever is being typed, James is doing it. Before we go any further, we are 3.5 minutes in. I just want to kind of remind everybody, really, that it is an adult show. But when I put this on YouTube, I've got two options. One, it's made for kids, and number two, it's not made for kids. Now, just because I never ever put it's made for kids, but that don't mean that kids watch it. However, I've got to say now, before we go any further, it's an adult show. There's cursing and swearing. We don't do it on purpose. It's an adult theme. My views aren't necessarily everybody else's views, and their views aren't necessarily mine, okay? But we're all grown-ups, okay? We've all got opinions. We've all said the odd, oh, for fuck's sake. and it's just part and parcel with this show. All right, okay, just to get that in. Number one, I'm gonna bring on my co-pilot, as if it were James Grows. Good evening, James.
Good evening, Mark. You all right, mate?
I'm
Long
yeah.
time, long time.
I know. And thanks for putting the old the comments on there. That's amazing. Do you know what? So I'll tell you what's thrown me the most. It's you're commenting on behalf of me, so it's coming up as down for air.
Yeah.
Now I want to just before I get the other guys on. So can I post a comment now? If I just put hello, like that. Not hello. Now, if I put my enter button, who's that going to come up as? Is it going to come up as me?
Yeah, it comes up as you, mate. Yeah. It comes up as you.
Yeah. So James,
because this is your StreamYard, mate, everything comes up as you. So
yes,
we're back to normal now because, like I said to you earlier on, I've come into StreamYard, but through the link that you've given me, not through StreamYard itself. So that's where I was falling down. So that's now I've got control of everything.
Yes.
I swore. Yeah. I think we all did, Michael.
Yeah. Right. So listen.
So
because I have to trust you now implicitly, right? If I see some comments on there from down for air, such as "fuck me, my piles are killing tonight," right?
No, that's you.
Ready for that, right? Yeah. Introducing next up on the one. It's our Adi.
Evening, all.
Good evening, sir. So, intro.
Just a quick comment. A quick comment. I have been listening to what you've been saying, obviously.
Yes.
And I did try and remind you about the fucking intro and the fucking outro.
When?
You about fucking half an hour ago, but you was too busy fucking trying to sort out Bill Gates up here because he couldn't get the fucking StreamYard to work.
Yeah. Right, you should have kept reminding me. Next up.
Evening, Dave.
Evening. Next up is our Andy.
Bloody hell, Bill Gates has changed a bit.
You all right, mate?
Evening all. How are we?
Evening.
All good.
Paul's still not here yet.
But I'm going to put him on, but I'm going to take him off. Finally, the empty chair that is our Paul. So
changed a bit at all.
Yeah,
he's got his team, so I'm going to take him off, and I'll be able to see him. Me and James can get him back on. So hello to everybody in the comments.
Moz is it that completely look. All the love.
What? All the love.
All the love.
Yeah, all the love.
Hey, Dave.
I love it.
Wait till Paul gets on, then you'll see the true meaning of love.
Hey, Mitchell.
Yeah, fuck me. Right, okay. Hiya, Paul.
Yeah, you got that one. Hi, Paul's chair.
So before we go any further, hello to absolutely everybody. Get your comments on the ticker at the bottom. It's been a slow year. Discuss. That's either for yourself. Are you part of a club and it's felt a little bit slow? Have you not been building so much? It's like kind of lethargic. Have we had a great summer so you can't be asked? Have we had a shit summer so you can't be asked? What have you been up to? Have you been building as normal pace, fast pace, slow pace? Tell us what you've been up to because we're going to obviously share it with you. So before we go any further, right, this year, as these guys know and the people who are watching, so I'm going to talk about the club now for at least the next 20 minutes, okay? So every year, Sesco and Emsworth Community Scale Model Club choose a charity that we are going to look after. Andy knows all about this all too well, and so do the other two lads because they've all contributed. In the past, we've done the local air cadets, we've done Kits for Kids, my charity, we've done Models for Heroes, we've done cancer research. We've done Candlelighters, which is a children's cancer charity. And this year, the guys at club said, can we do the Stroke Association? So, of course, we can. Now, in between doing this one and last year's, I've changed jobs. The company that I used to work for, whenever I went with them with evidence of this is how much I've raised, they always matched what we'd raised. And if you look back through Down for Air videos, go down, you will see some of those videos where I demonstrate that. Because I've left that company, now I haven't got that. So now we are solely responsible for how much money we're raising. So I had to sort of deflate the expectation, if you will, from hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds, thousands of pounds that we've raised in past, down to hundreds of pounds to try and keep it real. We set a target this year of £500, and I now don't work in a distribution centre. I'm now a porter in a hospital, which is a job that I've wanted for the last 8 years since my car crash. I've always thanked the NHS for fixing me and putting me back together. And I've always felt like I wanted to give back. So I've been looking for a porter's job for the last couple of years, and I've dropped on, I've got one. So now I work for the trust. In the hospital where I work, there's people that come and sell things, and they put displays on of flat caps and scarves and pillows and cuddly tents and all that kind of thing. And I made inquiries to see whether Sesco and Emsworth could put some tables out there, put a little model show on, and raise some money for the Stroke Association. James, I think you might have some pictures on Sesco Models Live. If you have a flick through there of the pictures while I'm having a cow.
Yeah, you carry on, mate. I'll
you have a look. So
yeah, we'll go through that in a minute.
So me, Ro and Jean went through last Friday. We put a show on. We had some stickers. We had some collection boxes. We took some fast jets, some motorbikes, some propeller World War II stuff, some Spitfires, some Lancasters, some of Jean's dioramas, some of Andy's rally cars, all kinds of things. And it was like a double-edged thing, really. On the one hand, because it's so close to the village where we actually hold our meetings, Upton, we'll call that here. Pontefract is literally here. So we did it to raise money, but we also did it to raise awareness of the club, to say bums on seats, because bums on seats pays rent. And we did get loads and loads of interest. But in the meantime, to raise money for the Stroke Association, we also raised £260 on the day. That was from holding a raffle and raffling off, well, it was like a tombola, really. We sort of stuck raffle tickets to all the prizes, and then they had a lucky dip. We had one of the chaps who I work with, he donated 13 cases of Haribo Fantastics and Chewums and Spitums and all that sort of thing. So we tombolaed them. And in the end, once we cashed up, it was £260, which is fantastic. Don't forget, I said 2 minutes ago, target was 500. We set up a Just Giving page ages and ages and ages ago. That's closed now. And we managed to raise £235 off that. So that takes us to £495. We also had a raffle down at club where we all took kits that we weren't really that bothered about anymore. And we had an airbrush sent in, and we had some kits sent in, and all kinds of luxurious things sent in. We had some kits. We had a big Airfix Vulcan sent in. We had a Harder and Steam airbrush sent in. And we managed to raise, I think it was £445 out of that, which took us up to 940 quid. The club's going to put £60 in to make it a clean 1,000. Okay. The screen, James is sharing our screen with us. Can you click on each individual picture at all, James, just to blow them up? Or there we go. So you can see I'm looking at screen now, so I'll talk through them. Some of these pictures that you can see are obviously staged to show the sort of events of the day, if you will. So 20 quid going into the Stroke Association pot. That's me, Gene, and Andy, and you can see that we've set up shop there. A shot from the staircase above, and in the bottom right hand corner, you can see some of the kits that we've got on the raffle. You can see Andy White, club member, stood up in his pink t-shirt. Rowan Gene sat down, and Andy's wife having a come for a natter. That's one of the flags that we've got that Rule bought for us. That's Andy Norfolk. Rule bought us 4 of those last year. And again, you can see the big Antonov there and lots of little kits and some Haribo, I think. Okay. Another shot from upstairs. Next one. Sesco mug. Got to get one of those in, which Stroke Association. Next one. Stroke Association with some Haribos at the back, so you can see what we're doing. That's a little flyer. I think we had about 100 of those printed off. Mark Lidd looked after that. And next slide should show some little business cards. It does, and we were giving those to people who said, "Where'd you meet?" "Oh, I did that when I was a kid." Or, "Oh, I still do it now. Where'd you meet?" "I'll come down." Okay. Next one. And then my Phantom, that's actually the competition winner from last year. Next one. Andy's cars. He loves his cars. I can't do them. Next one. Yeah, all Andy's work. Take note away from lad. He's the car builder, not me. Little bus figure from Jane. My book missile system. Jeannie's tractor, I think, or is it Andy's? It might be Andy's, that.
Ruse, I think, isn't it? It's Ruse.
Yeah, Rose, yeah. Rose, I think.
76.
Yeah.
Is this
Rose
Spitfire?
Spitfire. It's one of my favourite ones. One of my favourite pieces, that off Rose.
UH1.
Rose
eh?
Bell
A
47.
little 47, I think. Is that a 47?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
47.
kidding, lads. That's about that. Well, you can see
Yeah, it's about that
outside
big.
the Haribo. That's the tiniest little thing ever. Milank. Rose piece. He loves that piece.
That's nice, though.
It is
Yeah.
actually. Lovely
That's the
in
one
flesh.
without the windscreen in it, isn't it? The
Hang on.
open cop
Sorry, I'll
shop.
go back on that one.
Blow it up, James.
Hang on. I'm
It's
just.
got an open cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's the
somebody
beast.
got to go doing an A6.
yeah,
One in
18.
72. Yeah, one in 72. I think that's Jeans.
Yeah, it's nice.
Jeans C area. Jeans, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
My
Is that
Spitfire.
yours? Is that yours?
Yeah, love ya.
Look at the size comparison between the Hornet and the Spitfire.
Yeah, it's one of my favourites. I love that thing.
That's massive, isn't it?
Huge.
Well, that one, Ed.
Yeah, I love this thing. It just this is the first model I ever saw a video of when I first saw it. I thought, fucking hell, this bloke knows his fucking business. I'll have a look at him.
Who was that?
It wasn't you.
Are you fucking kidding?
No idea who it could be.
Right, yeah. All right.
That's how I found you. I saw that online.
Cool, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. Jeans ambulance.
Yeah, I've got a similar story, mate. That's Jean's Katie, isn't it?
Yeah. You've got a similar story about what?
like Aid.
Go on then, fill us in.
Well, I'll run through it in a minute because you've got
Just
pictures
go-
up of it.
That's my A10.
That's your A10, yeah.
Do you know what's wrong with that picture?
You ain't got the full cloth on.
Do you know when I got to the hospital? Obviously, I packed the car the night before.
Yeah, and it's hanging up behind you.
Yeah, set off early doors, got to hospital, got all kits out, blah, blah, blah. Ruined Jean turned up 2 minutes later. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Well, we need tablecloths, Mark. I said, yes, they're there. Where? I went, on my fucking dining table at home, obviously.
Yeah.
Forgot to pack them. Dickhead.
Never
There
mind.
you go.
Haribo. There, look.
That's nice. That Antonov is huge, isn't it?
Huge.
It is. It's just massive.
Stroke Association. And to be fair, I mean, the show itself, I'm calling it a show, it were a little demonstration. It was absolutely superb. Because we did it in a hospital, poorly people were walking past, but you could see them, they were literally breaking the necks to like, oh, chuffing hell, and you could see them like old lads coming in with the wives and, because I'm very interactive generally. And I was sort of like goading them then going, listen, and they will stop it. I was saying, what are you doing? Well, I'm just having a look. Right, leave that screen on. I said, do me a favour, go and have your appointment and then come back and we'll have a chat. Are you going to be here? Yeah, we're here at 5 o'clock. Brilliant, mate, I'll come back. So they were all breaking the necks to go to have a look, and then they were all coming back and wow. And it was absolutely amazing. 8 years ago, when club started, we did cancer research and we were out in South Hemsel shaking buckets, literally shaking buckets. We managed to raise 130 quid. And back in the day, we went, get some of that. The following year, we did the food bank and we're putting the equivalent, the EQ, of £250. Now, what we did there, we held a raffle, but instead of buying raffle tickets for money, we said to the lads, bring food in. The more food you bring in, the more raffle tickets we'll give you. And I mean, I've put 250. To be honest, it were a lot more than 250. It was probably double that, but I didn't want to sound too greedy. Following year, it was actually COVID. Following year, we did Malts for Heroes for Malk, and we raised 3,520, as you can see on your screen. Following year, Air Cadets 1,500, and that was lovely. That to go to our local Air Cadets where my daughter went for 4 years, and I know all the people that run it, and I went to them and I said, "Do you need any money? We do the charity stuff." Oh yeah, Mark. Yeah, what do you need? £1,000. Can we have £1,000? Says, I'll try my best. What do you need it for? And said, well, we've got a Gamescom's a PC, but we want a proper joystick, a flight sim, and we want the flight sim game, and we want a nice big monitor. Leave it with me. And I took them 1,500 quid up 8 months later. Brilliant. Andy sat there nice and quiet, knows all about Kits for Kids 2023. And I hope he gets embarrassed to the hilt when I tell everybody that we haven't raised a penny within the first couple of days until that gentleman there came along. And bearing in mind, he lived in New Zealand at the time, didn't know me from Adam. I think we'd conversed maybe once or twice, and went, Mark, here you go. Here's £2,000 towards your fucking charity.
Not embarrassed at all, Mark. Not embarrassed. No.
Absolutely superb, that, mate. Superb. I even messaged him and went, Andy, have you forgot to put a decimal point in there somewhere? Because, yeah, that's a bit worrying. And he was like, no, you can have it. I love you, what you're doing. I think it's brilliant, blah, blah, blah. Ironically, then moved back to UK. Candle lighters, £2,000 we raised last year. And this year, as you can see, £1,000 that we're going to get for Stroke Association puts my personal total and the club's to £13,900. Can I get a fucking whoop whoop for that?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Good on you, mate.
Now, thank you very much. Do I sleep better at night knowing that figure's embedded in my brain? Of course I do. When you walk through town and you've got people shaking those little tins and they're going, what do they shout? Help the guide dogs. Help the guide dogs. What else do they shout? Help
Have
the
you got
eight.
a spare pound?
Have you got a spare pound to help
Have
the
you got a
cows?
spare pound?
Yeah, mate.
Being Veterans Society, anything.
Absolutely. So when I look at those and then think me and my lads and the people on screen, because James has contributed, Aidy's contributed, Paul's contributed, Andy's contributed, all contributed towards some kind of charity that you can see on the screen there, if not all of them. The majority. Every time I do a charity run for club, them lads there always put in. Always.
Yep.
So, back to my sheet of paper. I said I'd be about 20 minutes. So, grand total 13,900 in 8 years. Raffle, the people, the Haribos, the kits. It was a great day. Me, Rue, and Jean coming on to today's club before we start going round the room. And thank you to all your comments at the bottom there. That spit is stunning. Thank you. Today's club, which is 4th of October 2025. We had 10 boys and girls in. We have got loads of people off on holiday or Mark and Ange flitting, moving house. Rue and Jean on holiday. Trick gone down to see his mum, etc., etc. We just have it's quiet time of year for us. So we had 10 in. However, and Dave House were poorly. It was nice to give Andy White the banner for the club, and also the bonus ball win of 57 quid, which is all I love. That's one of my favourite things, that game money away. And then in November, so next month, we actually charge a little bit more for bonus ball. We charge £3 to go, but the winner takes all. And that'll do for that. That I've said to lads before we drop on, the thing that surprised me the most today about club is one of the members is quite known. They call him Dale, and he's building a Hercules. And I'm sort of sat outside watching him, and he's like, I said, "What are you doing?" And he's trying to fill a gap with 10 ton of fucking filler. And the thing from that was how much I've been taking for granted that people that come to the club know exactly what they're doing, or they know the best practice, because quite evidently they don't. So I've sat with Dale today and gone through some stuff with him. At the next meeting, I'm doing airbrush tutorial again for Mr. Chris, Dale, and Phil. And we're all going to attack a massive, I think it's a Hellcat. Is it a Hellcat, James?
What the
P47, isn't it?
Your Puster, yeah. It's no, it's P47.
P47.
It's a P47 in it. The old thing.
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. So that covers club. That covers promotions for club. It covers raffles and everything else. That's that sorted. Round the room. Good evening. Let's start with Paul at bottom. What you been up to?
I've been on with Men's Leopard 82 to go with me Big Panzer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's pretty.
That is nice.
So the Leopard is currently on its second colour.
Yeah, mate. Get that. Don't drop it.
One more colour to go on. Yeah, enjoyable. Like we said earlier, we discussed it. I'm nibbling away, but I'm absolutely loving it. But I'm just nibbling away. I'm not smashing it the way I used to.
But nibbling away, it's been a slow
nibbling away.
year.
Yeah, as we said earlier, like when the weather really kicks in, it's really shit to be out here all the time.
Yeah, same as you, mate. I think well, in fact, we'll come back to me. Andy, obviously not been able to do a great deal. What you been doing, if anything?
Well, sounds like a broken record again, but you know, because of my move back in January and then finally settled down here in the Isle of Wight, moved into my flat about 3 weeks ago now. Like Mark, I'm working a shift pattern. But as far as modelling wise, not a lot. Anyone who's chimed in and to view this may have seen I got a HK Models 132 B25 Mitchell. I did a video on that.
Yeah, mate, saw that.
And then about the only other thing that I just picked up, I was just showing Mark earlier, is the new 132 scale Tornado F3 conversion for the Revell 32 scale Tornado.
Who's doing that at the moment online?
Clive Brewer, whatever his name is, Clive's modeling. He's doing the build, but he hasn't actually shown the conversion set in its entirety before he actually installed it. So I'm planning on doing a sort of a complete look at the set. I bought the complete set. I think Clive is using about 90% of it. So the guys at the Tornado Special Interest Group, I got hold of Nigel Ship there at the SIG and just said, hey, you know, saw the set, Clive's using it, what have you got? And he just gave me a whole list of every item that they're doing. It's all 3D printed. It's not resin cast. It's all 3D. So it's basically cut and shunt, basically. Okay. So I intend on doing a quick video on that. But modeling wise, nothing. You know, all my kit is now in a storage unit in Northumberland with my parents. So for the foreseeable future, at least for the next possibly 8 months, 9 months, I ain't going to be doing much modeling. And probably the closest I might get is doing another, Mark for it when I last came to the club, was I did a little Warhammer set, which I actually really enjoyed. And there's a Warhammer shop in town. So I might visit there and see what they've got. But nothing as far as aircraft, you know, I don't have my equipment. So like everyone else, slow year, nothing going on, but it's purely down to circumstance, really. That's all, as much as I'd love to do it.
For the people that don't know, Andy runs his own YouTube channel, Zone 5 Aviation. Zone 5 Aviation. Drop onto YouTube and find that one. And if you're still watching, I've just noticed actually in the comments we've got Moz 6510 on. If you're still watching, we do sort of like watch your channel as well, Moz. So give us a shout if you're still watching, mate. Let us know that you're still here. 80, what you been up to?
Well, I mean, I have been building. It's been, I think the summer's been slow because of the heat, because it was ridiculously hot most of the summer. Couldn't really do much, but and I was sort of like picking away, like Paul, plodding away. I built a couple of Swedish tanks, a couple of aircraft, and then a couple of weeks ago, I decided to pull the trigger and bought this.
Look at that. Beast.
And I am, since the kit turned up, I bought a few extras and what have you to it. Since the kit turned up, I've been absolutely hammering it. I've been at the bench every day for at least 5-6 hours every day, and absolutely loving it. And I sort of like this first time I've ever done 1/16 scale armor, and you can see sort of like the detailing you can get with just sort of like the engine and what have you. It's pretty phenomenal. And I mean, the scale of the thing is ridiculous. Look, that's the chassis rail. The chassis rail is 320 mil long, and there's still got a winch to go on the front of it, which is about another 70 mil. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. I'm proper like first thing I think about when I get up in the morning, last thing I think about when I go to bed. So loving it.
Proper loving it. I love it.
Loving it.
Mitchell says the duck's covering your head, James. Can you just sit to your right a little bit?
I'll do that.
We can't see him.
The reason that is happening, guys, is because obviously you can tell by my accent, I'm a Yorkshire man, and even though I've raised all that money for fucking charity, I don't spend a penny on myself or a StreamYard account at 30, 40 quid a month. Bollocks to that. That's a kit, innit? That's a kit a month.
Yeah. Can I make just one comment, Mark?
Yeah.
You say you don't spend any money, but you do like your fish and chips, don't you?
Shut up. That's better.
1/16, Mitchell.
Yeah.
They were 1/16, mate. Yeah.
That's So AD's taking the piss. I'm just before I move on to over Miss or James. Before I move on to James, my daughter's at uni, and we took her back last week. Get ready for this. Make me big. Get ready for this fucker. So we took her up, and she's moved into her house, and we said, but now we're here, shall we go out for tea? Oh yeah, Dad, that'll be lovely. And one of her housemates were in house, so we can't say to housemate, you wait here, love, we're going out for tea, we'll bring her back, because that's just not etiquette, is it? So I said, do you want to come? Why, aye, man, aye, that'd be lovely, like. So we took her out for tea. I said to my daughter, what do you fancy? And she went, I fancy lasagna. Right, okay, so I'm thinking, is there like a hungry horse or a green king or, you know, a Witherspoons or something? And she went, no, it's local chip shop, Dad. It's called Bell's. I went, what? How the fuck are we going to get a lasagna from a fish and chip shop? Oh, no, it's a restaurant, Dad. It's a proper restaurant. It's a fish and chip restaurant, but they do all the stuff. So before you know it, we put it in its sat nav and we're off. And we go and we have fish and chips, a lasagna, and a burger, which basically means that we've had fish chips and mushy peas, and the bill was 100 quid. Right, for fish and fucking chips, Jesus Christ, get me the fuck out of here. 100 quid for fish and chips, Jesus. You met me small again now, James.
I wonder if you wanted to go there.
It were a little bit of a shock, I've got to say. It were a little bit of a shock.
And your wallet is still in casualty, I imagine, isn't it?
I had to put it in fucking fridge when I got home, mate. Jesus Christ. So, Jiminy Joe, what have you been doing apart from chugging on that broccoli long killing machine you're chunking on?
Yeah. Well, as you all know, I'm going for the Shield for our club this year. So the competition that we had last Monday was building a tree, which I've never done before.
Oh.
So I've been talking with AD, and well, I've shown you lads as well. Actually put it in for competition on Monday, and said tree.
Yeah.
So
you fuck off! You've bought that from a bonsai shop.
I wish I had, Mark. And I actually came first.
No.
Yeah. So it's my little trophy. It says on the bottom there, IPMS Plymouth Tree Competition winner. So
whoa! I've never
You're the only entrant or something.
No.
Build a tree.
To build a tree, from scratch.
Shut up.
Yeah, mate. It's quite interesting actually. The way that it's done is you start off with wire and wrap it round and bend it, and you do it I just found it on YouTube and yeah, I had a crack at it. And then talking with AD, obviously sorted the trunk out with filler and
Nice,
put me bark in by scraping through with me knife and a couple of blades as well that I've got, you know, the saw blades. So yeah, just these where is it, this type of thing, you know. So scraped it all in and then bought some scatter, some leaf scatter, and yeah, sprinkled it all on. AD ran through and said, you know, the best way to do it, which was air spray. So yeah, did that, and yeah, I was quite happy with the way. No, they do.
Yeah,
I wish they did.
Yeah,
they do if you spray on the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
so,
to
yeah.
you have to respray it every season so that it changes.
Yeah, mate.
Have to
Yeah, so
reattach
it was
the
more
leaves
of like
every-
spray from underneath and then spray from on top, sprinkle it on, then respray it again. But yeah, very interesting.
Right, so
And
what?
whoa, I finished. Whoa,
Oh,
I finished.
oh.
Yeah, thank you. And we had a bit of a miscommunication because we were told that it was 2 competitions on that day. So I was sort of like rushing to finish this project, and yeah, it's the next competition now. So this is the end of the month. So this is my little dragon wagon, my little 172nd dragon wagon from Academy.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah, I was chuffed to bits with that one as well. But that's me in a nutshell. This stuff
Cool.
to speak.
Tidy, what were how many other entries were there?
9, I believe.
9. And what sort of trees did we have?
Well, just trees. You had railway trees and lichen trees.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, we had. Yeah, it was just a mixture. I mean, the best way I think is foam trees. It's like a
Seafoam.
seafoam trees. That's it. Thanks, Abe. Yeah, that type of thing.
Right, that's not what I meant. When you say what kind of trees did we have, right?
Yeah,
Railway trees and sea foam trees.
big ones, little ones, and yeah,
No,
whatever.
no. Oak, sycamore, fir.
Mate, it's a fucking tree. That's it. It's a fucking tree. Just
So,
make
right.
a tree. So
Like a
it was.
tree.
Yeah, I've been outside. I'm going on the nearest tree. Shall I?
Did anybody put any pigeons or anything in those
No,
trees?
I've actually got a nest. I've put a nest in there. So and apparently that sort of swayed the judge and said absolutely brilliant. Nobody else has done it.
There you
I'm
go.
a little bit
Does
disappointed, James, actually,
the-
because I thought you'd have glued on the individual conkers like we were talking about the other day.
Oh, yeah, mate, it's just too long.
Individual
Yeah,
conker.
and I was going to say the nest is actually made out of husky hair. So,
Right.
and I've got husky, and he sheds shitloads.
So he's bold now.
No,
Okay. Do you guys think, obviously we've heard everybody's thing now, it's been a slow year discussed. Before we move on to Sesco Models Live, why has it been a slow year this year, do you think? And while we're talking about that, the guys who are watching in the comments, has it been a slow year for you? Have you done what you would ordinarily do, or have you been affected by things? What have we got? James, why has it been a slow year?
well, I've been, well, as you know, I've been building in the house, so we put the media wall up. So that took 5-6 weeks, and then I've been doing the kitchen as well. So because she wanted a new kitchen, so it's buying the worktops, and I've had to get somebody in to do the worktops because of the miter cut that she wanted. She didn't want them butt joined. She needed them miter cutted in. So, which is my command. So yeah, we were waiting for Chippy for that, and he's been waiting for the good weather. So we were a month waiting for that because September. I think it was September the 2nd. He was meant to come in just before my wife's op. So, and it pissed down. It's literally pissed down for about 3 weeks, and he finally finished it last week. So, yeah, it's just been a sort of like, if I get 5 minutes out here, I'll get 5 minutes out here, you know.
Paul, why has it been a slow year?
Well, I've been out on my bike, and so every opportunity I get, I've been out on my bike. So usually it's hard work. Surprising how hard work it is riding a bike in the streets these days. But it takes it out of you physically and mentally.
Yeah.
So I get home and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've been doing the nibbling away. So usually I'm like, I'm very much an early bird. So I'll be up and I'll be out in the shed. Just get a couple of hours in the shed, and then I'll be out on my bike then all fucking day.
Yeah, out of all of us, you are the one that's been nibbling away the most. I think Aidy's been whipping his horse a little bit more towards back end of last week and this week because of that massive kit that he's got. Andy, understandable, because he's moved house and all his stuff's in storage. Aidy, a slow year so far. What's going off?
Well, when I say slow, I mean I've built 2 aircraft, finished kits. I built 2 aircraft, 132nd and 2 Swedish tanks. Then I'm on to this, and I think it's just the summer took the wind out of my sails, because it was. I mean, we were looking at 25, 30 degrees for like a month and a half, and it was too hot to do any spraying or gluing or anything. It was just too hot to do anything. And I think the summer generally is a down season for modelers. Everybody's going on holiday. Everybody's doing all this sort of stuff. So it's just a slow period. And I think once we've discussed this before, now the nights are drawing in, colder weather, it's sort of like shed time now, because there's fuck all else to do instead apart from watching the telly.
Dave says, very slow due to work. Cheers, James. Decorating rooms in the house, hot weather, and life just getting in the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
From my point of view, it's a lot of mine were 3 things really that I can discuss with you. Number one was actually the state of my shed, because I don't know if you guys obviously very aware of how much crap I've got in here, because my daughter had come home from uni. Everything comes in shed. I've got stuff for a birthday. I've got a great big fucking marquee in here. Three bastard overs that didn't fucking work. Fishing tackle galore. Shit everywhere. Shit up in rafters. And that was killing me mojo, because I was literally having to walk in like that, and I couldn't fucking get in. That was number one. Number 2 was my shift swap. My job swap, and now I'm working shifts, and that's a cunt, because I'm either on days, afters, or fucking nights, which is a piss take. And then other one was just the fishing. It was George, I've got 14-year-old lad. My dad, he did do stuff, but in the grand scheme of things, he did literally fuck all with me when I was a kid, and I will not let that happen with my lad. Same as I didn't let it happen with my daughter. At every opportunity, I took her out. I went shopping with her. With George, I'm kicking fucking ball about in back garden. I'm doing a bit of modelling with him, but not for me. We're going fishing. We're literally, morning, Dad. Fuck morning. Get in shed. Get tackle. We're off, lad. And spending every waking minute with me boy. It's been best summer ever for me for that. But as far as the modelling's concerned, I did Dave Housecroft's Tomcat, and he'd already built that. I literally just had to paint it, didn't I? Paint it and decal it and gloss the bleeding thing. I've been doing this Subaru that's down here for last God knows how long. I've only got 2 decals to put on the bastard, and it's done. That's how underwhelmed I've been personally on modelling. I've got 2 decals to put on that Subaru, and that Subaru has not moved in last 2 months, and it's there. I've only got one to put on there, and once put on there, it's done. That's it. And that's actually a commission build for a mate of mine. Once I've done that, I'm on to Dave Housecroft's B17 because so my mojo's been proper low. Dave's mojo jumped in an envelope and fucked off. He proper can't be arsed. So I've said I'll do his B17. I'm like worst person you could get to me because I literally can't be arsed. So I've got that to do. And then on top of that, I've been talking to lads about it today down at club. The kits that I've got to build are phenomenal kits. If I said to you, this is what I've got, you'd be clambering the fucking walls to build them. I've got a Airfix Hawker Typhoon off James at Christmas, 1 in 24, the big one with the big fucking scoop underneath on the front. Can't wait to build that. I've got a 1 in 32 twin seat Eurofighter. What a fucking beast of a kit that is. I've got a 1 in 32 A10. Jesus Christ, I've got some absolutely. And I've just bought that big Sky Crane helicopter off Chris Combear. Got that. I've got a 1 in 32 Phantom. I've got some really, really nice kits. But because my mind has been on, I need to sort my lad out. I can't have George growing up being 20, 30, me getting old. George, love, what were your relationship like with your dad when you were younger? Oh, he were a right mangy bastard, sat in his fucking cave all the time building models. I'd love to have gone fishing with him, but he never took me. What a twat. I can't have that.
I think there's other factors at play as well, based on, because I've got nothing else to do. I do keep an eye on what kits are being released and what's the news in the modelling industry, and constantly looking at scale mates all the time. There's one or two things I think that of the modelling industry, besides us modelers and how we feel and how we do and what we do and don't do. But I think, we had, I don't know whether you guys heard about it, we lost the CEO of Tamiya earlier in the year. He died. So whether or not their R&D section are still working on stuff, don't know. So that happens. We haven't had any new releases. Obviously Airfix had their big ticket item. They released the Jaguar last year. And we haven't had IPMS Telford yet, which is in November. So probably the industry is waiting for Telford to release their items. We're coming to the end of summer, as you mentioned, Matt, that people don't typically model in summer because of holidays and etc. So I think we're still waiting for the back end of this year before companies are going to announce their new things. I mean, granted, there's stuff out there that I want to buy, but the new stuff hasn't come along to get the industry alive again after the summer. So I think there's...
Go on.
Yes.
Go on, Andy. Sorry, mate. Finish off.
I just think there's other external factors going on besides us. I think the industry as a whole has gone into a bit of hibernation.
It always does in the summer. Even you look at all the suppliers online or the YouTubers, anybody, they'll all say that summer's a down period.
I'm just going to the fridge for a beer. Just start on that comment there. I can still hear you while I come to the fridge.
Mitchell, I spray paint all summer. I sniff glue inside now. Yeah, I can't say I blame you. So we got Dave is very slow due to work, decorating rooms. Yeah, I know the feeling, mate, and life. Rob, working on a 132nd B25. Which one, Rob? I've got one I know Andy's just bought one, so Andy's been concentrating on his Star Wars collection, which I'll.
What do you mean as concentrating on your vintage Star Wars collection, Rob? Do you mean you're sort of like picking up kits you built before and sort of like redoing them, or you?
Oh, he's right. Hang on. Yeah, he's just commented. I'll get back to that. Mitchell, no interest because Subaru can't fly. Yeah, but as Mark said, it's a commission build. So,
Yeah.
Rob's all these kits are 132nd bombers. All take time and space that they do, mate, because they're fucking huge. I'll take it you have got the B-24 as well as the B-25, and the Strafer. Yeah, I think that's the one that you got, Andy, isn't it? The Strafer.
I got the glass nose.
You got the glass nose.
Hmm.
I thought it was the Strafer you had.
No, it's
No.
glass nose.
What's people say? What's the general consensus? Let's have a look.
Well,
We know about Dave. Yeah, working
yeah,
on.
we know about Dave.
I know I'm covering old tricks. Working on 132 B25, been struggling, concentrating on vintage Star Wars collection. Oh, right, Rob, tell us a bit more about that, mate. Mitchell says no interest because Subaru can't fly. I echo that one, mate. I really do. Rob, my kits are 132 bombers, and they all take time and space. Yeah, very much so. B24, B17. Yeah. 132
That's
kits.
the one that you got. That's the HK, I think. Mark, that's the one that you've got.
Is that the one I've got for Dave?
Yeah,
for now?
from Dave Ace. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine is part built, to be fair, but it's like the bomb bay and the cockpit. I've got the rest of it to do. I've also got a Firefox, haven't I? I've still got the Firefox.
Yeah.
That I'm going to
a broken one.
Yeah, temporarily, albeit temporarily. But that's just about it, isn't it? So, James, can you thanks for your feedback there, lads. It's nice to know, it's not just us that's thinking, it's like, ooh, can we do? Can we do? You can get
Right.
No, you're all right, mate. You're all right. That's yeah. I'll just take that off.
So James is gonna now have a quick look through school models live.
So this is going back to the 6th of August.
Wow.
Yeah, very long time ago.
Go on, jump in.
Todd Smith, she's done 132nd Trumpeteer P51B. And yeah, that looks lovely.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Is it set in a coffee table or something, or is it in a display case?
Yeah, it's some sort of glass table.
Yeah, it looks like it's on a glass table.
Ah, right. Because sorry, it looked like it.
What scale is that?
32nd.
Is it? That's
yeah.
That's
132nd. Yeah.
Like that. Blow it up, James. Let's have a look. Get rid of comments thing. No, listen. Oh, no. Can you see the 2 dots there at side?
Where?
The 2 arrows on the picture.
2 arrows.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one, mate.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. You're still learning.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
It's nice.
That is nice.
Nice shading on the wings.
A bit of mottling.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice indeed.
Chin chin.
Yeah, look at that underbelly.
Nice.
That is nice.
I was thinking it was a bit small for 132, but now he's got it in his hand.
No, he's got it in his hand, yeah.
And who's done that?
P51 looks nice in the old RAF colours, doesn't it?
Mm.
Say again, James. I didn't hear you.
Todd, I believe.
Todd.
Yeah, I'll have a look in a minute. Todd Smith.
Yeah, tidy that.
Yeah, that is nice. So we kick that one there off, right? So
well done for that one, mate. That's lovely.
Tom Swift, yeah.
Tidy that, mate.
So
other way.
Oh, that's your new the new vlog.
Care of the gentleman sat right there, Mr. 80 Price.
Mr. 80 Price, yeah.
80 Price designed that for me.
Then we go to, I think this is Pete Cotier's
Pete.
KI 27.
Hey, I'll
Yeah,
tell
so-
you
yeah.
what.
I think he's finally finished it.
But
That's
do
really
you know,
nice.
I like that bass. Look at that bass.
Yeah, nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
You cheeky monkey. That's
Yeah.
proper nice.
Reminds me of Prime Model
It's
Works.
the
'cause he
rising
always
sun,
done that.
James. It's
Eh?
the rising sun. That bass is the rising sun.
It is. That's
Yeah.
quite true.
I like that. That's cheeky.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice.
it's
Isn't it?
nice. Something
Prime,
something
as
different.
I was saying, Prime Model Works does the same sort of thing, doesn't he?
Yeah, Mike does a lot of that.
Yeah.
Who's that? Hiya, fellas.
Yeah, Prime. Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, it's a nice, really nice build. That.
That is nice, isn't it? Oh, and there's the base itself. Look.
No, look at that.
Clever idea.
And the demonstration on how high.
Yeah, so it looks as though he's used Maskell there.
Moscow, yeah, the old,
Yeah.
old faithful.
Yeah.
What's next then? Spray it all in red.
Spray it all in red, then scrape it all off.
And peel it
very
off.
nice.
Well done, that man. That's
Very nice,
I like
Pete.
that.
Very nice, Pete.
I do like that.
Yeah.
Pete was
So
one of the benefactors of Sprue Holder, James, wasn't he?
He was. That was. I did go down to, or across the water into Cornwall and presented it to him.
Rob,
This is
I can see you.
this is our
Sorry.
riders.
Cheers, mate. Rob, I can see your comment. We'll wait while we've gone through this, then we'll flick it up.
Yeah, this is our riders. This is the bird panther with the leopard. Paul,
Nice.
do you want to run through these?
What you got, Paul?
Oh, yeah. Well, obviously you get a tow bar in the kit. I'm going to be displaying it like it's towing the leopard. You'd obviously get that tow bar in the kit, but you don't get any of the end fittings, so it's just mocking it up. So I've done a bit of scratch building for the end fittings, and it all works out a treat now.
Look at that. Cracking job.
Nice.
That was a work in progress. That's a work. It's obviously finished now, you know. But you might see it a bit later. You probably see it a little bit later finished. And a bit more of an idea what's going on with the leopard. But yeah, that's a scratch pit. Scratch builds the A-frame there where it joins the pans out, and I've got some fittings that go on the other end that attach to the leopard.
And is that how it would be in real, Paul? Is that how it would be in real?
Oh yeah, very much so.
Yeah,
Because
cool.
if the tank's broken down for whatever reason, you can actually steer it because it's a stiff bar. It's like you can actually steer it, pull it, and shove it. And
Proper cool.
Well done for that, mate. Looks very saucy.
I would say that's
nice.
obviously a while ago. That now it's the Berger Panzer's finished, and the Leopard's 70% finished.
Cool. Other way. What we got here?
So this is Chris Smith. This is one of your members, isn't it? It's,
Chris,
Oh,
yeah,
is
it's been
that
in
a
today.
typhoon?
Mr. Chris.
Yeah,
It's
he's dropping
Typhoon.
lessons next week.
Yeah. So he's been building the Typhoon. Nice
think
little
he was
engine
doing-
detail there. It's got two on the go by a little bit.
I think
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, James, he got some resin gun
Resin.
parts.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
got the resin engine as well, because I seem to remember when me and Paul come up back in July, wasn't it?
Something like that,
I
mate.
think he had the resin engine then that he just bought. So yeah, that is nice.
The
Tidy.
detail on.
Yeah,
Very tidy.
Lovely. Thank you.
that is very nice.
He's not a bad old lad, isn't Mr. Chris?
What
No.
scale's that? 1/72nd or one
He normally does
148?
twos, I think.
Yeah.
That's 48. That
I was
Reckon.
going to say, I'm not sure actually, because it's a Typhoon, it's not the Tempest.
That
Cool.
first bottle, that's a Tamiya glue bottle in the background, so I reckon that's definitely 172nd.
72nd.
72.
Yeah. So then we go to
Paul
Mr.
again.
Rathers again.
Obviously, just more work in progress, in it, you know.
Look at them tools. Look.
Scratch made wires as well. Fucking lovely.
Yeah.
Not about
Yeah,
all
that's
that.
it.
What did you use for your wires, Paul?
Right, so you get like a piece of electrical cable. You know, like it's still like an extension that doesn't work or whatever. Chop
Yeah.
up, cut it. So like you got like your green and yellow, and you got your blue and your brown. And
Yeah.
you get inside. So you strip all the plastic off. You end up with a load of copper strands.
Yes.
So you then glue or tie one end to a cocktail stick or whatever it is you want. Super glue the other end. Stick that in a drill, in like a cordless drill, and just slowly wind it up. Slowly wind it up. You end up with a nice twisted cable, and it's dead easy to form. A lot of the times in kits, you'll get the wire's way too stiff, it's too springy, so it doesn't like conform to shape. But if you make them out of copper,
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more pliable, doesn't it?
it's more pliable, mate. There's just one there. I mean, I've always got lots of cables knocking about and stuff, but they're dead easy to make. As I say, I've got plenty of old extensions that no longer work for whatever reason. And as I say, you just strip all the copper strands out the middle and wind them up with a cordless drill on a slow wind, like.
Tidy, mate. Nice one. Well done for that. Lovely.
Yeah. Right. So then we've got this is R80.
Yeah, Shelf Queen.
Shelf Queen.
Yes, well, this is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've really enjoyed doing this kit. But as soon as I got, I'm almost finished with it. I've probably got another week and a half, 2 weeks work left on it. But as soon as I got that 1/16 half track turned up, I thought I'm going to rush this Stuka to get it finished so I can start the half track. So I put it in the box and put it on the shelf. I didn't want to rush it and fuck it up because I've really enjoyed it. Proper nice kit, the trumpeter one.
Yeah, mate.
1/32, obviously, and it's I've proper enjoyed doing the build.
I've done the one in 24. It is it's actually above my head. You can't see it, but it is one of the kits that I would definitely do again.
Yeah, it's a fantastic kit, mate. In 1/32 as well. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it's proper nice.
Proper,
anyway, it's Shelf Queen. So carry on, James, because he hasn't.
Yeah, it's a Shelf Queen.
Oh, and then we go. This is already.
Yeah, this is where I am when it went in the box.
You got all that way and you've boxed it there.
Yeah.
That literally just wants gluing together.
Basically, but I've still got to do all the weathering and all that sort of stuff. But that's when I thought, no, don't rush it. It looks good so far. Just don't rush it anymore.
What's the paint job on there, Aid?
What do you think? MRP.
That's looking pretty good, is that though? But can you zoom in there, James, a little bit? Let's.
That's it. That's as far as it'll go. Look at that.
That's fine, that mate. Look at all that pre-work showing through.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Black based, and it just turned out all right actually.
It has, mate. That's stunning.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
Yeah. All cockpit glass, all painted and everything, and
everything's it's all just basically just ready to all go together. But like I say, I didn't want to rush it because it's a decent job, even if I do say so myself so far. And I thought I don't want to rush it and fuck it up.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Have you glossed that there, Aid, or is it
this semi-gloss?
Yeah. Pin wash and jobs are good and by the looks of that.
Yeah, pin wash, bit of oil streaking and what have you, and it's jobs are good, and like you say.
Nice one. Well done, mate.
There you go.
Eddie's new logo.
Eddie's new logo.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Go back on that. Go back on that. Click on that. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. I'll let you off. Let you off.
What?
I couldn't see the swastika, and you're going to get called all the shit houses under the sun then.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh, cancel.
I couldn't see it.
That's the
I couldn't
first
see
one that
it in
goes
some of
on,
the
mate.
pictures there. Look,
Yeah.
that one there, you can't fucking see it. You were
No,
getting
I'm not
proper
gonna show
fucking
it.
flagged off there then, lad.
Right. Come on, James. Talk about these with our aid.
Right. This is
Get that.
well, this is the gaffer. Hang on, I'll put this one up. As you well know,
Aiden his AI playing.
that's AD with his AI. Yeah, look at that.
I've even
Nice,
got my
nice
glasses on me. Have a look.
smiley face. And then we come to Radders.
Look at that.
that's
Beautiful.
that's spot on.
Bang on that, innit?
Yeah, but he is a
Yeah.
miserable cunt, isn't he?
Yeah, I am. I am, and I'm fucking proud of it.
Good lad.
As long as you're proud of
That's
it.
all right. And luckily enough, he didn't do one for me. So
I've done loads
not
for
on
you,
there.
and you well know it.
Did.
It's just
Yeah.
that Paul hasn't put it up there. That's healthy.
Is that Housey?
Yeah.
that's actually, yeah.
Yeah, a little
That-
bit.
Yeah, hang on. I've got to drag it down. That's it. That's better. Yeah, it's almost there, isn't it?
He's all, yeah. We'll give him that. We'll give him that.
Yeah. So,
Now then, look at that.
yeah. Now,
So,
where are we? Put that one
Yeah,
on
man.
widescreen. Yeah, so this is what you've put up, Mark, isn't it?
that's a abandoned digger.
Digger.
Not a fucking digger. It's got no fucking bucket on it.
Well, what is it?
Grappler on it.
Well,
It's a-
whatever
It's a
it is.
grappler. Thank you.
You used to
That's
drive them.
carry on.
Right. So now we come on to this where AD was talking about. He was looking for the kit that he was. This was me. I had the 148 Typhoon, which I kindly gave to Mark afterwards. But I was going to build it, and then I sort of opened it up, and it's like, it's too small for me. It's
This is
just
this
it's
is
just
more
a pain in the ass all
Mitchell.
the time.
This is more up Mitchell Street because this one flies and it
But
flies.
this is flies, yeah. So this is Mark's.
Blow it
Euro
up, blow it
Fighter
up,
Typhoon.
blow it
Hang
up.
on, I'm blowing it up. Just hang on.
Get that.
Christ almighty, send on my wife. So yeah, that is nice. Then this is I finally came across, like Mark did, I finally came across the Rebel 132nd Typhoon. So
What?
that's in my stash at the moment. So I'll
That's
get
what?
around to building that when I
That's
retire.
good on porn, isn't it?
That is lovely. I
What?
just loved
That's
it.
gone back a bit, Mark, hasn't it?
That's what.
When did you do that one? That was a
That
while ago.
one.
Fuck me, that was about 4 years ago,
2022.
maybe 5 years ago. Yeah,
Longer.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because I didn't know you then.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
You
that's
might
what
you may have just finished that one whenever I found you.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. About the
That
same
was-
time, Andy.
That was 50 Shades of Grey on belly on that. I can tell you that.
I'd say
That's
that's
all.
And the rest.
Well, I was going to say it's all MRP. It's not. There's actually some Tamiya lacquers in there as well.
Yeah, it's nice.
Was this before, James? Was this before you had your fanboy moment at Telford with Mark? Or
Yeah, apparently so. This is we watched this, and then I was running through his videos, and that was when he said, "I'll be at Telford, so if you bump into me, we can do fist bumps and all that lot." Well, I did bump into him literally, And yeah, the look I got was yeah, it was enough.
Where'd you go weak
What
at
a
the
miserable
knees?
twat. But
You got
yeah,
all three.
that's
Yeah.
nice. That is nice.
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. There's
Yeah,
nobody
a few of them
fucking
in the
commenting
stash.
on that saying how nice it is. What? Why get typing? What are you doing?
What?
There's nobody commenting down comments saying that's best Euro
No,
fight I've ever seen.
that was the 17th of September you put that on.
Oh,
Mate,
mate.
I've been busy. Oh, this is the grappler again.
That's Hasegawa 1 in 35. It's called a Zaxis, Zaxis. I actually have a industrial estate by me, half a mile away. It was at the time that I was building that kit under construction, which is why I took it down, laid on my belly with my camera, and took that shot. However, if you skip across to the next shot, James,
Yeah, there you go.
you can see and scroll through them now, mate. You can see I took the front window out and put some mesh in because obviously these pieces of equipment do get absolutely paggered to death.
Yeah.
No, not if you look after them, they don't.
Paul, you used to drive these vehicles, didn't you?
I very much still did, yes.
Very much so.
Yeah, it's very nice, mate.
The door.
Is that one of yours?
Well, the door's bent. Right,
Yeah.
just pause it there. Pause it there. The big aluminium plate that you can see at the front there, yes. That is the back of a Pepsi can.
All right.
Cool.
So says Pepsi on the inside.
Yeah.
Well, it don't because I rubbed it off, but I know what you're saying. And the door, can you see how the door is all warped and twisted?
Yeah, a bit like you. Yeah.
A bit like me. That was completely and utterly accidental because at the time I was doing some stretch sprue and I got the sprue and I'd held it too close to the door. And when I looked down, I'd melted the fucking door.
Just blame it on the driver.
The back is, it's not right. So the Hitachi is obviously a decal, but the Clean Me was put on with a toothpick with, what's the purple one called?
Mascot.
Mascot.
Before I airbrushed Tamiya's X19 Smoke, which is the black,
Yeah.
pardon me, over the top. Once the mascot had set, obviously I sprayed it, peeled off the mascot. That's what I was left with.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very good. Very good. You did a little bit of stain in there, look, coming down the side.
Yeah, it's really nice weathering on the plough as well at the front, or the whatever you call it.
That one was Marmite masking.
Marmite, gotta love it. You either like it or you don't.
I don't hate it. Where I'm from, we prefer Vegemite.
Yeah,
No,
not
I
for
like
masking.
Marmite. Very nice.
Yes. Cool.
As far
Really cool.
as far as the kit's gone, I've got it there. Look, Paul, picking the bucket up.
There's the bucket.
That's very well done, Matt.
As far as the kit's concerned, it's an excellent kit. Hasegawa, 1 in 35. Hitachi's Axis. You'll see with the cover if you see it in a model shop or Veteranists have usually got 1 or 2 in. Zaxis 360 excavator, phenomenal kit. Goes together like Lego. It's beautiful. And then again, in that setting,
I do wish we made them in a bigger variant. That's only like an 8 ton of that. I want a 20 ton of me.
Of course you would, yeah. Totally. It's a phenomenal kit. You can drop on it, fill your boots.
Yeah, there's
skip past that. We've talked about that.
Yeah, we've done that. This was
That is
80.
me asking if anybody wants to come and sit, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of us on the stream, and I can actually have up to 8 people on the stream. If you want to say, I'm scared, I don't know what to say, neither do we. I'm scared, so are we. I don't know what to say, neither do we. We literally
exactly the same.
we make
They've
it up
been
as we
wearing our
go.
Sesco hoodies.
Yeah.
We make it up as you go along. If you want to come on, just say, go on, I'll have a go. If you sit there, what we do is we'll include you in the conversation so that you're not sat there like a fucking knobhead. Do you know what I mean? You'd be integrated into the chat. Aidy's done that work. We've been through loads of different variants. We've got from left to right, it looks like Andy on the left.
Smiling.
Smiling into Paul.
No, that is crap. That is, because he never
smiled.
Never.
I very rarely smile. I've got
Oh,
awful
Christ almighty, you're always smiling.
Then
I'm smiling too much there.
James.
And 80.
80 looks like he's got a dildo up his ass.
As usual.
Excuse me, I'm just going to adjust my glasses.
Paul, looks like we're back on you.
So this is our Paul again.
That's me leopard. That's me leopard from about 2 or 3 days ago, 4 days ago. As I say, nibbling away. Nibbling away.
Mitchell says I've got a face for radio, so no thanks, mate. If you look at the side of the screen, you're not exactly looking at Mr. Fucking Universe.
You're looking at a rogues gallery.
Yeah, mate, very much so.
Yeah, it's looking really. I like the work on the wheels, Paul.
Yeah, nice,
wheels, mate.
The bit of preemptive weather in there.
I've only got it, yeah.
Paul,
the traction wheels and the lower hull are pretty much done, so that's all masked off now. So obviously, I've done it on a completely different approach. So basically, weathered all the bottom, and then
Paul,
obviously, hello.
Genuine question, because obviously I'm not an armour builder. You know why? Genuine question: why have we not got any sag in that track?
Because modern vehicles have got like proper track tensioners on them, and they've also got, if you can see, the road rollers as well, the return rollers. A lot of World War II tanks didn't have return rollers.
Really?
There's actually 4 on each side. There's 4 on each side. There's 2 on the outside of the guide horns and 2 on the inside of the guide horn.
Yeah.
But they've got automatic track tensioning, so they were never really slack anyway.
Right. And
that's even on the excavator machines, you never used to fucking bother, but you were supposed to like flatten and tension your track up to suit the terrain you were on.
Right.
Like if you're on really like rocky, rubbly ground, you'd have your track quite flat, so it's not like, you can imagine like giving it a little bit more flex as it tracking across rocky ground.
I've seen some pictures of some World War II Soviet tanks where the tracks are so slack, you think, how the fuck are they staying on?
Yeah.
But you did have them, track tensioners back in the day, but they were nowhere near as efficient. Very rarely any return rollers.
You look at the German Tigers always used to sort of like really sag and then go up at the...
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's looking nice, mate.
Nice. I'm like getting more and more used to that colour, Paul, because it's...
I know, I have myself now, because it's a really weird light sun.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Have you just picked something up there, Paul? What have you picked up there?
That's like track tension on a target.
Hang on.
Leave it alone. I've got it.
I've got it.
Go for it then. Stop fucking around.
Stop fucking around.
No, you two.
Right.
Punching girls in the playground.
Me and James were
There's
on
no
the same wavelength here.
There's no retain rollers or sod all on Tigers. You know what I mean? It's just like.
So would that have sagged a lot more in between the wheels then?
Yeah. Well, with the Tiger, they had a natural sag to it anyway. But you if you look at the Panzer II, yeah, I'll show you. The Panzer II had a sag to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to seeing. Yeah, but
Panzer
that's
II,
got
3,
those
and
wheels
4.
on the top.
Yeah, that's the return rollers up here. But yeah, they always sagged on those.
Back in the day, educate me, please. Back in the day, surely there was some kind of tank mechanic boy that could tighten the fucking thing up.
Yeah, but they were moving too fast.
Paul?
They were.
They'd have maintenance on them and stuff. Like, but don't forget, they get fucking shot at. Half the time, they probably just run it anyway until the track fell off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they worry about track.
That's right. I mean, you're not going to you can't service it if you're getting fucking shot at, can you?
Yeah,
right.
No, when they're throwing them sticky bombs. Right,
Thank
carry
you.
on, James. I am educated.
That I was going to say to you, Paul, that looking at that one, doesn't that make you want to buy the 1/16th Andy Hobbies headquarters one?
No.
No?
No. Next question.
Possibly.
Cool.
I'd buy another tank. I've got a couple of tanks.
Yeah, I've got a couple of 16 tanks, but yeah.
I need to do.
You got one more color. You got one more color to go on there, then, Paul.
Yeah. I don't know whether. I think I just sketched that green out at the time. I've since put more green on it since then. I was just sketching out. But yeah, and then I've got the brown to do.
Yeah,
that's proper nice.
Proper nice.
Yeah, that is nice. That is nice.
Oh right, yeah, I see. Yeah.
But as I say, like I've basically done all the heavy, the main weathering on the hull and the wheels and the tracks, masked all that off, and now I'm obviously working on the main part of it. Now you're talking.
So now we're onto our 80, and this is the M3.
This is the M3, the Andy's Bobby headquarters.
Is this the big one that you're working on now?
Yeah, the 1/16th. It's just, I'm still getting used to the scale of it. It's just massive.
Yeah, they're lovely to work on, aren't they?
They are absolutely brilliant to work on. I mean, I did this yesterday. I've just, I've sort of like pre-shaded and then put everything, put the olive green on, obviously the OG, but I've just put a layer of, or my first lot of wash on, just to sort of like pick out the details.
Yeah.
The exhaust still needs a little bit more work on it. But,
that exhaust works lovely, mate.
Yeah, it still needs a couple. I've still got a couple of sort of like splatters and stuff to put on it, but I think I'm going to do that in situ when it's on the actual chassis, so that I can get the splatters on the chassis as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But you just look at the size of the thing; it's just fucking massive.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Obviously, the chassis is not finished painting. I'm just doing it in different shades because I want it to. I've done red primer. I've done black primer. I've done grey primer. And I just sort of like I want it to be all different shades when I put the OG on.
Do you know what? That's actually quite. That's quite a good thing. That your understanding, Aid, of light and shade has actually made you focus not just on the paintwork, but bringing it right back to the primer to say I've used red, grey, and fucking black.
Yeah.
You know, brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Well done.
Yeah, that is. There's
you can see I've put some wash on there to pick the details out, and I've been going off of reference photographs because to get the sort of like the oil stains on the bolts and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Yeah,
coming
looks
along
like-
nicely, coming along
lovely,
nicely, and I'm absolutely buzzing. My mojo is proper. Last thing I think about before I go to bed. First thing I think about when I wake up in the morning.
I'd fucking pay to be there, man.
No, I fucking love it, mate. I'm fucking buzzing. I am.
Look at that.
There you
That's
go.
fucking amazing, that.
Still got
Yeah,
some.
just
I've
give it
still
a
got
cat
some
with all
streaking
the
work.
parts out.
I managed to get a decent. I managed to get the Bakelite top of the distributor a colour that matched in the end. So
Yeah, because it's that Bakelite, isn't it? It's like a
yeah,
Bakelite
the
red.
top of it's Bakelite, but the rest of it
Yeah.
sort of looks steel.
Yeah.
Did you
And obviously the
put those wires
Jubilee
on?
clips are all aluminium tape, and like I say, yeah, I'm fucking loving it. The amount of detail you can do on these big scale kits is phenomenal.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we're saying with 1 in 32 birds, mate. We're saying with that.
Yeah,
you can,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, the
Yeah,
fucking
that's
awesome.
very kind of you, Dave. I've just read Dave's comment. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers for that, Dave.
Look at that.
Nice.
Like I say,
That
I've got
is
some
nice.
more work to do on the exhaust, but
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
So that's that one.
Very good. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And this is my
Come on, let's have a look.
yeah, I really
Dragon
like
Wagon.
this. I
It's only
really
a
like
little
this.
thing, this, isn't it?
It is, mate. Yeah. Well, you can see the Tamiya paint pot in the background there,
Yeah, I don't know how you can build that small.
mate. It was blame Dave Taylor.
Dave,
He's
cunt.
the one that started me off on it. Now the one thing here is the wing mirrors. It doesn't come in the kit. The wing mirrors
What?
don't come in the kit, so I've had to scratch those.
Right.
Yeah, nice, sir.
So that's what a bit of stretch through with a bit of plastic card on it.
Very
Plastic,
good.
a brown plastic card
Oh.
shaved off. Yeah.
Dave's
So
Dave's put fucking
yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy days.
I'll tell you what I like
Yeah,
about this,
so-
James, is the scale is so small, but you've got. I just love the weathering on it. It's difficult to do weathering at that scale.
Yeah, mate. Well, I said to you, it was what was it? It was air. I've got it here. It's the AK landing effect gear.
That's
Dust.
right. Yeah, yeah. The like
You know,
airfield
so-
dust type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, airfield dust. That one there. You
Yeah.
know, absolutely brilliant stuff. Absolutely
Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah.
And then it was sort of like put that on and then oversprayed again. And I was looking at a couple of reference photos for the winch system, and that's why there's three yellow and 3 red on the other side. And the oxyacetylene drum as well. I was lucky enough. I actually they had a big do up in Dorset where there must have been about 40 or 50 vehicles that do the run through around Dorset, and they end up at Maristow, I think it was. That's where they, during the war, that's where they were based. So everything from there went down into Weymouth and then was shipped across. So yeah, I was lucky enough to get a couple of photos, and that was one of the ones that I've got. And I thought, oh, I'll bung that on. It's just a stippling of white on the oxyacetylene thing, you know. And
You
then
sounded just like Uncle Al. You sounded just like Uncle Albert then during the war.
during the war.
During the war.
Yeah, during the war. There you can see
During the war. During the war.
Yeah,
I've got
during
it
the
in my
war.
stash, Mitchell. I've got that one in my stash.
How do you pronounce that fucking word?
Stumskulk. Thank you.
What?
Stug.
Doug.
Yeah, Stug. Stug 3.
How do you pronounce the word correctly?
Thank you, Paul.
Cheers, Paul. Well done, mate. Your German is fucking. Mwah.
Yeah.
I believe it.
So that's the back end of it.
And you, what, James? Have you got that Stummschlug?
I've got the stug free. Yeah.
There you go, Mitchell. There you go.
Nice.
This is the trailer, and this was the same. The stays on the back ramps. They weren't. They should be chained, but I haven't got anything small, so that was just stretched through. And that's the runners on the for the winch system. The two winches on the back of the Dragon Wagon run through, and obviously.
Joe.
Whoa, have a minute. Stay, Paul, stay there. Paul, stay there. James, seat at stream.
Yeah. You want me to put Paul in?
All right, I've done it.
Yeah, there you are. Well, that's it in 35th, yeah.
Oh, is that what? Yeah,
that's
is that
a
what
stug 4.
That's a stug 4.
Yeah, that's a stug 4. That's the bigger. That's the bigger of the two. The stug 3 is only 6 wheel. The stug 4 is a 8.
Right.
Right.
That's going on. That was for Mitchell.
Right.
So
yeah, Paul. Yeah. He says that's it. He says yes, Paul. That's it.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's going on.
That's the trailer.
That's the longest shot that's going on the back of me famo.
So originally, Mitchell's asked, has anybody built it? You've not built it, Paul, but it's to be built.
Oh yeah. You've done it, haven't you, James? You've done a stug, haven't you?
No.
Oh,
No, I haven't.
Okay.
No.
I've got a Stug 4 that's half finished. A Royfield one.
I haven't built it because it doesn't fly or go fucking Mark 2.
It's fucking shells.
That's what it looks like in full. And then I think at the end I've got one for effect.
Nice.
Which is that one.
Look at that.
Oh, tiny.
And that's the one with the Jag Tiger on the back. There's quite
James,
a famous.
Intervene there. Can you? I have taught you how to take proper photos.
Yeah, this is just for on the workbench, mate. I know I've got to take them and then send them to you. So,
thank you.
Yeah, I'll do that, mate. But this was sort of like all rushed in for the competition that we never had.
Yeah.
I've got a question for the armor boys. The Dragon Wagon, how heavy could it carry? How much? How sort of like what was the class? What was it classed to?
Well, that's the heaviest tank. That's the heaviest tank that they pulled, I believe. But what was that? That was in around about 60, maybe 70 ton.
70 ton.
Yeah.
What is it, James? What's that? King Tiger?
No, that's a Jag Tiger, Paul. That's the Jag Tiger. There is a picture of one of these actually towing. There's also a picture of one of these carrying a landing craft as well.
Yeah.
So they were pretty heavy duty then, the Dragon Wagons.
Yeah, they can pull. I think there's one still being used, and that's at an airfield somewhere over in America.
All right.
But
the Jag Tiger is about 70 ton on it.
Yeah, it's about 70. Yeah, 70.
I think that Jag Tiger is definitely pushing its limits on the Dragon Wagon, like.
Yeah, and that is it for. So,
I've got to say, on behalf of the modelling community as a whole, and us four down the side, round of applause for James there for absolutely fucking nailing that part of the show. Fucking brilliant, mate. Absolutely
well done, Bill Gates.
Well done,
Bill Gates. So where are we with the comments?
Fire them off.
So right, we got Dave Taylor there. That's brilliant, Aid. Yep.
Thank you very much.
I think that was for the Stuka,
I believe, wasn't it?
They are that.
Thank you very much.
That is crap, Gaffer.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
see.
what you're all fighter.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Yeah, only joking is beautiful.
Thank
He
you.
can't make up now. No, he can't kiss and
No,
make
no,
up.
yeah, what the
that's right.
fuck?
Mitchell, they are probably a crap under a crap pile under it. That was your digger.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I have a face. I think we all got faces for radio, Mitchell.
That was just, yeah.
So
That's
that
a
is
Terry,
no
that's a Terry,
mistake.
Terry Wogan quote, that is.
Cool.
Very talented, Aid. I think that was for your
Last track.
M3. Yeah.
Yeah, much appreciated, Dave. That means a lot.
Then we got the Stug. What scale are you talking about there, Mitchell? The 16th or in any scale, 135th? You get back to that. For the size, it's awesome. Thank you very much, Dave. Yeah, it's really hard to work on, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, but you're used to fiddling around with small things, aren't you?
Stop.
Whoa!
Pause. Stop. Up. Thank you. Right. So for the people who are watching either live or on, I'll put them fucking silly bastards on while I'm making my tea, whatever. Facebook, Sesco Models Live. That's the page that you need to join. Get your models onto there. Work in progress. Finished it. Fucked it up. Looks stunning. We don't care. Get it on. That way we can show you models while we go through the function, can't we? The section.
Yeah. While we're doing
whether it's a car, a tank, a bike, a bus, a figure, a jet, a propeller, we don't care. We're not bothered, right? Because we are just normal, regular, fucking delusional people like you lot. Yeah. We're not special by any stretch. So
we love everything modelling.
Everything. Get it on.
Yeah.
If you're not on it, Facebook, Sesco Models Live, literally, you put a join request in for that, and it's like, yeah, whatever. Get your models on, and then we can show them on screen, and then you might have the confidence to say, I'm going to come and join and be that last tile at the bottom of the screen there under it and say, I'm going to sit there and I want to have a cow with lads. Okay?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, come on and talk about the process, how you build your models.
Yes, mate.
They're all different.
So,
or just come on and talk bollocks.
Talking about the Stug, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yes.
Weathering looks spot on. I think that was Paul, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, that was yours.
That was your Dragon Wagon.
Oh, thank you very much,
Shut
Rob.
the fuck up like you don't know. Look at him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I was too busy looking at the other fucking screen, mate. You should have been going on about the bloody... Oh.
It's because he's got control. That's it's gone to his head.
I know, yeah. Hands free.
Yeah.
Fucking power mad, isn't he? He's power mad.
It's all gone to his head, mate, hasn't it?
Yeah, there you go. See, James, first prize. Thank you very much.
Listen, just because you've built a fucking tree.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I've got that for it, mate.
I'm going to IKEA next week and pick up a little bonsai.
Yeah, you won't pick up one like
that. Can I ask any of the viewers, have they got their eyes on any future purchases?
Like it. What's come out? I tell you, me, I'm starting. Italieri, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Italieri, 1 in 32, Tornado, GR1.
Is it available?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, it's
been released.
Is that the one in the desert scheme?
Wrong one.
Yes, it certainly is.
Well, yeah, like I said, I'll just ask it again in case anybody didn't hear it properly. Any of our viewers got their eyes on any future purchases? Can you put it in the comment, please?
Tidy. Have you got out that you've got your eye on, James?
Me, I'm always buying, mate. I am.
Have you got your eye on anything that you're thinking? Because Paul's normally the one.
I've sort of like got a thing for planes at the moment, so 1/72 scale because they're big. Yeah,
Like
so
you
I've bought the B17. I've got the 48th B17, the same one that 80's got, the bloody 100th.
Yeah.
I've got the 72nd B17 there with the Grand Crew kit as well, but that'll be next year now. I've recently bought the stretched C-130 J C or 30, the extra one,
J30, the stretch one.
J30, yeah, the stretch one. Yeah, I've recently purchased that along with a short version of the J as well. So
okay,
that was a sort of like a treat to myself because of my 40th celebration in my place of work. I won't name them, but
yeah. No, don't do that.
No.
And
so,
the obvious
40 years there, so I had a little bit of money from them. So I've treated myself.
Andy, because you're not building, don't mean that you can't be like having a little look. Is there nothing that's catching your eye?
It's a window.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff out there I'd like to buy, but I don't have much space for storage. But I agree with your choice, Mark. I'd jump on that. But for something different, have had my eye on it for a while, but I just know that it's not available yet. It's still on pre-order, and that's the Trumpeter 1700 HMS Queen Elizabeth aircraft carrier.
Massive.
It's still on pre-order at the moment, and I'm tempted to just wait until it's come down a bit because it's about 90.
How many ships have you built? Oh, right. Okay.
Something different, but I like aircraft carriers, and
Okay. AD, what's is there out that's going ringing any bells, mate?
Yeah, a couple of kits that I've really, really sort of like. I mean, obviously, I've spent a fucking fortune in the last 6 months, so I'm sort of like, I'm just slow down a bit now. But once I finish this half track, which was fair, it's another at least 6 months down the line, I've really, really, what rocks my boat is the 1/16 Andy Hobby's headquarters Tiger.
Yeah, I got
that. Really, really, I really fancy that.
It's a beautiful
and then I've been talking about it for a long time. I've never done anything nautical or boats or anything, and I've been really looking fancy the Revel U-boat, the one I think it's Type 7, 1/72.
Yeah, 1/72. Yeah, premium edition. Age, you've got to get the premium edition for it.
I've been watching videos and I've been looking at the kits and what's in on Scale Mates, and I think if I'm going to go down the nautical route, which I really fancy trying, it will be a U-boat. That'll be the one. But that's future. That's a long time in the future.
Yeah.
The Tiger will come first.
Yeah, it is a nice kit, mate.
Cool. So I've recovered everybody. Who have I missed?
No.
Razzers.
Oh,
they're the best to last.
Right, listen. I'll say, Paul's always got his eye on something. Always.
You are correct.
Thank you very much, sir. We are friends. We've been friends a long time. I would be very surprised if Paul ever turned around to me and said, I've got enough in my stash, I do not care. Paul, what's on your radar, love?
Right, can I just start by saying, remember the other day we were chin wagging through the week and stuff, and we said, about making notes, and then and you fancy bringing up, make notes and all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
One of the things I wrote down was I get just as much of a buzz. Well, I get a buzz out of buying kits as much as building them.
Really?
So yeah, I get just as not just as much, but I get pleasure of actually buying and owning a kit. Because obviously, when you were a kid, you couldn't afford to do that.
Yeah.
So being able now to like literally pretty much go out and buy any kit I bloody well want, pretty much, because I can. That gives me a bit of a buzz, like. But anyway, so yeah, I've got my eye on quite a few. I've always got my eye on stuff. I mean, it changes all the time. The other day I was discussing. I put a vote out, didn't I, about whether to get Jeep or I can't remember. It's a Jeep or something else, a little scout car. And now AD's inspired me for a half track. I really fancy AFV's club, 135th scale meat chopper, or I think there's a half track with a AFV club half track with a 40mm Bofors on the back. They're like 100. They're like, and they're like £100 kits, and I would really, really love them. So I've got my eyes on them, and then flak the flak Panzer Gepard by Meng. I want that.
Right.
So I'm confident. I am like Andy said earlier. He's always on scale, mate. Always on scale, mate. Always on veteran. Always looking. What's that? I fancy that. Same with like model shows. I don't go to model shows. It's ridiculous. But occasionally a model show will crop up on YouTube. And I'll flick through it, looking for something. Oh, I like to look at that kit, and then I'll do research on that kit. Oh, I fancy that. Yeah.
So
I'm always doing that.
Paul, what have you recently purchased?
I think the last thing I actually bought was the humour. I think.
No.
You bought a massive aircraft.
No, I think it was a big airplane, wasn't it?
Airplane.
Yeah.
And how long have we been after this particular airplane?
Yeah, it's a bucket list kit.
A long time, ever since I knew it existed, and ever since it got back into the hobby.
Yay!
You bastard. Fucking brilliant.
To be honest with you, I might not ever get round to building it.
Sure.
But you've got it and you can look at it anytime you want.
I'll have to get my fucking skates on, lad. I'll have to sell me fucking motorbike to be get crack on with my stack.
I'll give you 50 quid for it.
Yeah. You can go and suck your fucking mother's cock.
I can't use in your bed.
James, what are the people commenting?
Right,
what are they saying?
Rob's come with Polar Lights 1350th Enterprise with Aztec details.
Whoa,
so
what's that?
Please tell me that's the aircraft carrier and not the Star Trek thing.
Yeah, Polar. Oh, I don't know. It might be because Rob's
what is it?
Or is that Mitchell was into Star Wars?
It's an aircraft carrier, isn't it?
It's an aircraft carrier, yeah.
At 350 scale, it would be a ship or something of that nature.
Yeah, it's Polar Lights is obviously the maker, isn't it?
Star Trek.
Star Trek. There you go.
Star Trek
with a C instead of a K.
Polar Lights do a lot of sci-fi stuff.
That's not a proper Trekkie, Rob, are we?
No, well, the thing is, when you do Star Trek with a C, that's the Timu version.
Yeah, we all know about Timu versions, Mark, don't we? Especially cutting
right. So what's
hang on, whoa. Hang on.
I'm a minute here.
No, there you go. I would love the bloody 100th, but not got the money for that. So just forward to Telford and buy what I fancy at the time. I think 80 ad is
the 100th.
The bloody 100th is the B-17, the Edward B-17.
Right.
Yeah. I dropped on that from SGS Models, which is affiliated with Mark. I paid under a ton for it. So
yeah, I paid about 120. I paid about 120 for the kit, and I've probably spent another 80, 90, maybe 100 quid on extras.
Yeah.
Window stuff. I've got all the wooden floors. I got the fucking lot. I'm throwing the fucking everything at it.
Yeah, it's the gun barrels, isn't it?
Yeah, I got the gun barrels. I got the the 50 cal shell lines. Got just when I looked on to buying it, you know, when you go and buy a car and it says what extras do you want, and you say all of the above.
One of the beautiful things about the club is Sean, that runs SGS Model Store online, comes to us, physically comes to us, our club, once a month on second meeting. He gets some tables, he sets up shop, paints, glues, tapes, files, you name it, all your sundries stuff. But with that, we are so lucky. Sean does a thing like very paydo. If you see a kit that's 100 quid, you can dop him 40 quid, 20 quid, 40 quid, 10 quid, whatever. As soon as you've paid for it, right, he'll order it and it'll be there at next meeting waiting for you. It's absolutely phenomenal, that service that he provides our club. Plus, we all get discount. He's just put a new post onto our group saying, look at all these Italieri kits, da-di-da-di-da. For you guys, Sesco members, 15% off, straight off the bat. And we're like, fucking hell, that's brilliant. Just thought I'd put that in there. Keep going. Yeah, it's lovely.
We've got Mitchell, like Paul, I have unbuilt kids, and we all, mate, and we all. Apart from Mark, apparently. Mark hasn't got that many.
I'm not doing too bad at the minute.
No, that's right. You're not doing too bad at the minute. They're stacking up, aren't they?
7. It's got 7.
Because it reminded me of my kid days when the art's in. I think we all go through that. I mean, when I was a kid, I was told I used to get pocket money, but don't go spending it on bloody plastic crap. That was me dad, you know. So, and of course, you get older, you got money, like Paul. We buy what we want.
Yeah, mate.
Mom says to me now, not more bloody plastic, and it's like,
Can I ask a question to everybody in the group and in the chat? How often do you buy a kit on pure nostalgia? Not just, oh, I fancy that to build it, but just pure nostalgia.
Yeah. So Rob was no Star Wars for me, so that was it must have been Mitchell as the Star Wars stuff. Mitchell again. I have unbuilt kits in the box. That reminds me when I was a kid and the art looked better than finished model.
Yeah, we're all sort of
and nice one, Gaffer. That's the SGS.
It's really good that we got that. Really good. If you are in a club and you've got a model shop that's close, you know, there's no to say for anybody just to go in and say, listen, you know, I'm part of this club. We meet on this particular day. Do you want to come? We don't charge Sean. We don't charge him subs. He just comes and does what he does for us, and it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Hold on. Aid. All the reissued kits in the hobby store are models from the 60s and the 70s. Yeah, the best era.
Cool beans. Okay, right. So well done, James, for that again, mate. Outstanding. Do you know you've been put yourself on back, pat yourself on the back there, mate, because you've been fucking rinsing tonight. You've been absolutely, mate. You've been absolutely.
There we go. Hang on, we got one from Dave. Bought the Airfix 124 Stuka earlier this year, just for nostalgia. Dreamed of having it when I was a kid.
That's good.
I definitely dreamed of that when I was a kid, like, but knowing about it now, fucking go and kiss me ass.
That was a bucket list kit when I was younger as well.
Stood on end because of the artwork as well.
Yeah, because the artwork of the dive bomber.
Yeah.
It was pure nostalgia reasons that I was absolutely stoked when Airfix released the 148 scale Sea King. Was it last year or the year before?
Yeah.
I, living in Scotland, the old search and rescue yellow helicopters were flying all the time. I used to visit there because my dad worked on base, so always saw them flying. So I was over the moon when that thing was released.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought one as well. I haven't built it yet, but
Cool beans. Okay, right. So let's have. How long have we been going now, Jim?
2 hours.
2 hours exactly.
A couple of small Mexican dogs.
2 hours.
Say again?
2 hours.
2 hours, yeah. It just flies by, doesn't it?
Dogs. 2 hours. How long
2
have we
hours.
been?
Couple of small Mexican
Exactly.
dogs.
Right. Okay. So it's wrapping up time, boys. 2 hours is more than long enough that you've had to fucking put up with us divvy bastards chatting shit. So, Andrew Taylor, thank you very much, sir. Stay where you are. Yes?
Yep. You're welcome.
Yeah, have a chat
Mate, thank
afterwards.
you for your company tonight. Loved every minute of it. Stay where you are. Thank you.
Cheers,
Thank
boys.
you. AD, thank you for all your work on your AI that you've been doing for us for the last couple of months. Absolutely.
No worries,
outstanding.
mate. No worries, mate.
Stay where you are. Paolo, where are you? There he is. Cheers, Arcade. We are lucky. I am extremely lucky that these two gentlemen here, I'm sure that they'll be having a handshake and a big boys cuddle in literally a month's time, because these two boys are coming up to competition on the 1st of November. And we'll make sure that we get some photos and da-di-da-di-da. Paul, thanks. Stay where you are. And there he is, double thumbs up. Thank you for that.
So we've got good evening, gentlemen from Mitchell. Mitchell, great chat, mate. Great chat.
Cheers, Cocker.
Good night, gents. Brilliant show. As always, with people like yourself, Dave. It's always good to hear from you, mate.
Yeah, mate.
And there you go. Thanks for all your comments, guys. Much appreciated.
Stay with
yeah, something like that. Anyway,
stay where you are. Stay where you are. I'll be back in a second. It was. Do you know what? I dropped online tonight at about 6:30, and I've been sort of looking through the club book, thinking I've got to mention this, I've got to mention that, and then I did actually forget to put the intro and the outro together that AD has so kindly done for the stream. He's an integral part of the stream now, and it's nice to have him on board. But the next one, I will get those intros and outros up. Thanks to absolutely everybody that's been watching, that's watched live, that's going to watch in future. And that's one of the best comment section that we've had on the stream. We don't do this for fame and fortune. We really, really don't. Me, Paul, James, and Aid, unless Andy's working, we literally chat every goddamn night, and I'm not kidding. Every night we're on some kind of chat forum, and it's normally us. Andy's normally working. If I'm not working, those lads open a little chat. We've got a chat room up, and we're constantly on the chat. Okay, and it's nice when you've got a bond like that. James and Paul are coming over on 1st of November for our competition. Can't wait for that one. Can't wait. Okay. Thank you to, I'm looking down here at the comments. Thank you to absolutely everybody that has joined us tonight. Really appreciate it. And we should be back. Let me just check my calendar, because my rota is now falling favourably to me. And I'm actually able to go to next club as well on 18th, which means I'll be able to stream with the lads on the 18th. So watch for the thumbnail. And again, if you want to come and join us, drop onto Sesco Models Live on Facebook and said, you know what, I'm going to come on. Okay, we'll even let you wear a balaclava if you want. We won't really. Listen, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.